Hello, my beautiful Cancers, my water brothers and sisters, as I always say. I'm excited to read for you all tonight. Tonight, or is it morning yet? I don't know. So let's get the normal rigmarole out of the way, because you guys know I hate this whole, the opening part, because I feel like it's a little self-promotional and it's a little weird, but... Was that the Fool? Did I see you? No. 4 of Wands. Okay. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and anyone, cross-watching to try to get into the head of their Cancerian. Now, guys, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The messages may or may not be for you today. If they don't fit, don't try to, squeeze it in. You'll know if I'm talking to you or not. If they do resonate, as always, fucking connect with me. I love talking to you guys. I love when you comment. That's the best part of the gig. I love, really. You always leave the warmest... Oh. Last month I thought we were leaving this behind. I'm just teasing you. But I thought, you guys always leave me the warmest, most beautiful comments, and it really touches my heart. However, if they don't resonate, you can always go and check out your birth chart, Google it, super easy. I find cafeastrology.com is very easy, it's very cut and dry. Dang. Fuck, man. This could be a good thing. 7 of Swords just dropped out with the Death card. Okay? We're going to pause on my little intro. This could be a Scorpio around you, that you or they are being sneaky. They could be stealing from you. Or this could just be the universe ushering out people in your life that are tricky, that are sneaky, that are thieves, whether they steal from you physically or energetically, Cancer. The universe could be cycling out people that are not good for you anymore, because the Death card, though everyone thinks it's some, physical manifestation of death and that's scary, it's actually the universe helping you do something that you are having a hard time doing yourself, which is getting something out of your life that does not serve you. In the pre-shuffle... Oh, let's finish my BS here. Sorry, my BS. If it doesn't resonate, however, you can always check out your moon and ascendant signs. You can, do that by getting your birth chart, or you could check out any amazing reader we have here on YouTube. So, Cancer, honestly, it's so easy for me to get into your energy that sometimes I don't do very long meditative sessions for y'all, because I so quickly... The cards show me that I'm in your energy. It's just a weird little thing that I do. I don't know how other readers do it, but I will clear the deck, and your cards will start kicking themselves out, and that's how I know I'm in your energy. So I said, let's fucking jump into it. Like, the Queen of Cups kept coming out, and that's like my jam too, because I'm a Scorpio. But what I did see... and feel definitely for you guys in the pre-shuffle was the Two of Pentacles. There could be an air sign around you, and if there isn't an air sign around you, like specifically Gemini or Libra, if there is not an air sign around you, there could be one coming into your orbit. Also, yeah, some of you could have extended a love offer to someone, and they kind of shut you down. Or somebody extended a love offer to you, and you had to politely shut them down. This is a Page of Cups. This is our energy, but this is like Pisces card, usually. It also, to me, is about an apology coming in. Maybe an apology because someone did ghost you, leave you out in the cold, abandon you, hence you being heartbroken. Or, take that on the flip side. You had to kind of 86 somebody out of your life, Cancer, and they were feeling heartbroken, and abandoned, sorrowful, and maybe you were just like, yo, I'm sorry. I am extending my apology to you, but I need to do me. And yeah, see, somebody here feels, heartbroken. Someone feels a little bit of betrayal, sorrow, but I'm really feeling like this is some old shit. We're still stuck on some old shit, and you know what? I mean, that's what us water signs do, you know? Alright, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 more cards. 4 more cards for my beautiful Cancerians, please. Woo! One just jumped out quite quickly. Interesting. 8 of Pentacles. So I was thinking about work for you guys, too, for some reason, in the pre-shuffle. There's your Major on the bottom of the deck. I was thinking about work for you guys, too, for some reason. And I don't remember why it was I was thinking about work, but I was thinking about someone trying to... You guys thinking about a new career because someone's trying to... Taurus keeps coming up heavily for you guys. So Gemini and Taurus, specifically, in the pre-shuffle. Right now, I also have Pisces here, and I have Capricorn, because the Judgment card is here. It's ruled by Saturn. 2 more cards, please, and then we can just get into it. Okay, there's one. Tower card. Don't be scared. Tower card's my energy, you know, so is the fucking Death card, so I live that shit. Again, something built on an unsturdy foundation, and the universe recognizing it and saying, hey, it's time to usher this out. It's quite an interesting mix we have here, Cancer, for you guys. And I'll show you guys the spread like I always do. Someone does look unhappy in work. You're happy at home, but I feel a little restlessness and nerving energy, because maybe you're unhappy at work and you want to move forward with those feelings, but you don't know where to go with it or how to start doing it. Or maybe some of you quit a job and you're regretting it now. 8 of Cups. The motherfucker. That was another one. And what was the first card I said? 2 of Pentacles. So, let's check out the bottom of the deck. I'll show you guys the spread. And we'll jump into it. Bottom of the deck here. Ouch. I'm getting old, folks. I'm getting motherfucking old. Alright. So, bottom of the deck we have 2 of Pentacles. This is negotiation. This is a decision. I always kind of see this as like weighing pros and cons out between 2 people, but 2 jobs, 2 homes also, 2 different properties that you guys may be looking at, maybe considering moving to. If it is about work, I'm going to say the Empress is right behind it, followed by the 8 of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Fool. So, as a quick combination, you're waiting on news for a new beginning, and it's going to bring you abundance. The Empress is resourceful. She wants for nothing because she can make something out of nothing. Okay, that's Taurus and Libra energy. King of Cups is our energy, and the Fool is Aries energy. The Fool is about taking a risk, but a calculated risk, Cancer, not just looking before you leap, but actually weighing out the pros and cons. Alright? So check it out. Let's look at the spread. And y'all give me 1 second and we'll see what's going on for you in 2020, January. Alright, so you kind of see a little theme here of like walking away. Things not, panning out, walking away. The unknown. Judging how you were in that situation. Maybe feeling a little aloof. Sadness. Could you guys see that? I started doing that about a year ago. Sorry, my Dixie cups fell down. I'm not all fancy and don't have a tripod or whatever. That's not how I roll. So, 1 second, please, Cancers. So, I'm thinking that I'm thinking that this might be about your work life. Because I feel like in the not so recent past that you felt betrayed in a situation, okay? Or it could have gone on like this. You felt unhappy, discontent. You were looking at all the things that you didn't have and not realizing that a new opportunity was coming in for you. This is also a card of high dissatisfaction. And paired with the Three of Swords, this is about, betrayal, sorrow, confusion after a breakup. But the thing with the Three of Swords is, if it's after a fight with a friend or like a family member or a relationship, there's no fucking confusion after this card manifests. You know exactly where you stand with that person, or if they're on the receiving end, they know exactly where they stand with you, because everything has come to light. There's no, hiding behind emotions, or, they're not being metaphorical, let's just say. The Three of Swords is harsh and manifests that way, kind of like the Ace of Swords. And, again, you guys could be connecting with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But we have some water here on the table and earth as well. 2 water, 2 earth. This news could have come in very quickly as well. The Knight of Swords is one of the faster moving knights. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius once again. And this is a situation that he typically brings in stress and tumultuous energy very quickly. As a person, though, like, not as the interpretation or an influence, but as a person, he's a good guy. He tries to come in and help, but sometimes a little disorganized, a little dramatic, so he rushes in and maybe adds a little extra stress to the situation that isn't needed, and then he's kind of like riding on to the next thing. I mean, look at his horse looking at him. His horse is like, not again. But I feel like this is something that came in kind of quickly. And I don't feel like it actually, at first I was feeling like it was still attached to something from last year, but it's not. If it is, it was something in the last like month or two. It's not something from like the last like 9 months, Cancer. Because we do have the Tower here and the Eight of Cups as well. So you're unhappy, you're dissatisfied with your situation. You're preoccupied, you're not noticing that there are new opportunities coming in for you. That's why I was feeling work for you predominantly. The Three of Swords, the heartbreak, the sorrow, the fight with a friend, whatever it is. So the universe sees you upset about this, and it kind of takes care of it for you. The Tower is Mars energy, so it's Aries and Scorpio. And this is the crumbling of a situation. Your foundation was not built on a sturdy foundation. And like I said, I'm feeling work for you guys, so you've already been thinking about, where's the bottom of the deck? You've already been thinking about weighing out your options anyway and seeing what else is out there. Okay? And the Eight of Cups is you walking away from a situation. To walk towards your 9 and 10 of Cups. Okay? This is you, like, not standing for appeasing everybody anymore, Cancer. This is you taking a stand and walking for yourself and your family, because you're sick and tired of being the one to take the back seat and to, the high road is the hard road, you know what I mean? And just because you had to walk away from a situation doesn't mean you didn't take the high road, but you've been doing it for so long and it wasn't fulfilling to you. It wasn't helping your soul grow at all. So I feel like this is kind of energy that has already passed. Currently, however, I feel like we have the moon. This is Piscean energy, but it also, for some readers, is Cancerian because you guys are ruled by the moon. Just had a full moon, 2 nights ago? No, last night. No. 2 nights ago. The Moon card is all about the unknown. And we have the Judgment card. So if some of you guys did leave work, or, you know, kind of got in a fight with a coworker, or said some shit to somebody you didn't mean, you're kind of worried right now about your actions. But Cancer, I want you to know that you did the best that you could in the given situation. You, especially with the Judgment card here, you held on as long as you could to playing that role of the peacemaker, and you need to let go of however, sorry. Hi, sorry guys, Andrew's awesome. He ran right up there when we heard little feet upstairs. But Cancer, I want you to know that whatever is coming, this thing that represents the unknown, don't look at it like this scary adventure into the dark, okay? And also, again, please know that you did the best that you could given the situation that you were handed, okay? No one else is judging you. The Judgment card is about how we judge ourselves and what we did in the situation. It's not about how other people judge you. So, you know, fuck them. Don't worry about them, okay? And use the light of the moon to illuminate your path. To illuminate the situation. You know, these guys find their way home. They use the light of the moon to follow the path. Now, don't let others use the moon to throw shade on you. Also, Cancer, pay attention to your dreams right now. Use your God-given ability and intuition to look into this situation, okay? At home, it's fucking aces, baby. At home, it's all good. This is the Hierophant, and this is the Four of Wands. Some people say it's the 11-11 card and the Twin Flame and Soulmate and all that stuff, and not that I don't subscribe to those ideals. I just see this more as a celebration card. This is about a solid foundation at home. This is about, you know, graduations and weddings and just celebrating, being happy, okay? And the Hierophant in this deck, more specifically than the Wild Unknown that I usually use, is about the institution of marriage, education, spirituality. So, home life is going pretty good, you know? It's going pretty stellar. So, if you're worried about what's going on in your work life, pay attention to your dreams, use your intuition, use your discernment, and just focus on going to work and making that coin, okay? That's why I know that this reading A is about work derived. I don't feel like a lot of love, heavy energy here, because usually, like, I do. I feel like you guys were dissatisfied and felt stabbed in the back and need to walk away from a toxic work environment. Some of you guys I just heard don't have a job, and you need to let go of that guilt, and walk towards finding a way to make your coin, to make your money. This card also, as with the Hierophant, could talk about going back to school and becoming a master or a mistress in your own craft. Okay? This could talk about going back to school, taking extra courses, learning something new. But this dude is literally making coin. Okay? So, once you figure out this unknown energy, once you physically take the walk, if you haven't yet, emotionally and mentally, you guys are already fucking pieced out. You've already taken off out of this undesirable situation, okay? You need to physically take the walk, Cancer, okay? Disclaimer, if you quit your job, don't say Locks for Love told you to. I'm just fucking around. But you guys have already made this list 1,000 times in your head. You've already weighed out your options. And I can guarantee you that your spouse, your husband, your wife, your whatever, you know, is backing you in this decision, okay? Because they want you happy. We all want you happy, Cancer. Because you guys make other people happy. How many majors do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's been like the month of the majors. And you guys have 8, 4, 4, 8, 8, 5. Okay, I thought there was more of a numerical significance to that, but just kidding. I'm just fucking with you guys. You know I'm a goofball. So now we're going to See, sorry, I just did a little shuffle. And to pick the cards up before the archetype cards. You can manifest whatever it is that you fucking want, Cancer. You have the tools, you have the know-how, you have the personality, savvy. You need the confidence. Just go out there and get it. Okay? And even if it's not right now in January, even if it takes you to like March, to like, springtime to find your niche, don't beat yourself up over it, honey, okay? Don't do that. You guys are too great of people. You guys know I love my fucking Cancers. Alright? I love me some Cancers. I love me some Tauruses. I love me some Libras. My Libra drives me batshit crazy, but I've been with them 17 years, so obviously I love them too. I love all y'all, but, I've always had a very special connection with Taurus and Cancer for some reason, so, that being said, I believe in you, and you will know the right path to take when it presents itself to you. So we're going to pull a couple cards out of Kim Kranz's Archetypes deck. I wish it was getting easier for me to shuffle, but it is not. Circular cards are a bitch, let alone 78 of them. But this deck is so epic. Universe Source, please give me any extra messages or validating messages that Cancer would need to hear for January 2020. How did the full moon in your sign treat you guys? Believe it or not, I had a very calm day. I had a very wonderful, wonderful day. In November, the full moon was in Taurus on my birthday, on the 12th, and it was like fucking bananas. But, the full moon in Cancer and being an eclipse, people were all like, oh, it was beautiful for me. It was very calming. It was very relaxing. So I hope it was for you all as well. Alright. Give me something good for my beautiful Cancers. Us water signs gotta stick together, Okay, who's poking out here? Man. I might have to go, okay. I was gonna say I might have to go old school and pull off the deck. Interesting, the Faultline. This is about knowing and paying attention to the warning signs before, the bottom falls out from underneath you. I think you guys already know that, okay? So this is present or past energy. I wish that wasn't just like 12 cards. This is present or past energy, I want to say, for you guys. Please give me 1 to 2 more cards for my beautiful Cancers, please. How long are we? 22, 23 minutes. These January readings are going long. I hope y'all don't mind. I just love talking with y'all. Oh, is there one more? Prayer. That was the one on the bottom that just fell out. Weird. I haven't read that one yet, I don't think. Prayer. Wow, that one's beautiful. Oh, 2 wanted to come down. Give me one more, please. Because we're just going to go. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, nope, that was one. Oh, man. This is fucking beautiful. Bottom of the deck is the Starborn. This is the card after the Mother and Father archetype. I just want to show you this is freaking beautiful. Oh, the flame, too. Ha, and I have a black candle next to this guy. Starborn, it's just about, I haven't even read it in its entirety. It's about, the chosen child, I believe, I want to say. And of course, all of our children are the chosen ones for us. The Faultline, I feel like, is very important for you to hear first. XL, not LX. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. She separates the decks into the selves. I've probably told you this. The selves, the places, the tools, and the initiations. Okay, and then the Faultline is one of the last cards before the places, I believe. The tools, excuse me. So this is the places. The Faultline. The pressure. The crack. The weak link. The weak link. Imagine walking across a frozen lake that begins to crack before your eyes. No matter how optimistic and brave you might be, panic ensues. You may become fearful and tense and long for stable ground. Such is the energy of the fault line. Its energy of walking on eggshells, of precarious dynamics, of sensing what is ready to break open into chaos. You guys know this. You're making the list, you're checking it twice, just like we were saying. It's likely that this cracking open is overdue, as fault lines develop slowly and naturally from underlying elemental pressure. This card comes as a potent warning not to deny the shakiness that's afoot. It's much better to prepare yourself for the change than to walk along the fault line pretending all is well. We're very good at that too. There is no easy fix for the situation at hand. It will require a fundamental shift that alters the current dynamics from the ground up. That could be a good thing. When it is in the upright, which it is redefining reality and breaking open. When it is dark, it is I can never say this word, precariousness, pretending, and delusion. Also, if you want to go deeper with this energy, dance to Everything is Broken by Bob Dylan. I've seen Bob Dylan 5 times. I know a lot of people my age are like, what the? He's fucking amazing. I don't care. He's one of the greatest songwriters of the last 100 fucking years, in my opinion. You might not all like him, but either dance to it or just read the words of the song, maybe. Now, this card this was the last to fall out, but this is beautiful, and I want to end off on a prayer. This is the forest. The woods, the thicket, and the jungle. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It is likely to include all the mythic dynamics of the archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it, and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough, you will be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglement. But equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. And trees are your friends. You are on an adventure now, and there's no turning back. So embrace the dim light and the moving shadows, whether literal or imaginal. Yes, she says imaginal. Brave the forest and get lost getting found. Make the decision. The Two of Pentacles, just make the decision. Maybe take a walk by yourself in the forest even. The hunter, the maiden, and the crone, and the shaman make regular appearances in the forest. Don't be surprised if these cards come up together, and let the narrative reveal itself. If you get out of the forest without feeling lost, you are only in a little grove of trees. The great archetypal forest requires we spend at least one night frightened for our life. Or just frightened for your situation. You know, the moon card, like not knowing what's going to come next. Though we don't always need to know, we take comfort in knowing. And I have not read this card yet, so I'm excited. Holy fucking half an hour to you guys too. I'm so sorry. So we have the prayer. I think this is advice for you now or for your future. I'm just going to guess. I haven't read this at all yet to anyone. Look how beautiful that is. The worship, the reverence, and the homage. What is prayer? When are we in a state of prayer, and when are we not? To whom and what do we pray? Archetypally, the practice of prayer has been with us since the dawn of time as a remedy for the omnipresent, self-centered thinking that spins us toward illusion. Prayer leads us beyond our ego as we move from our little story to the big one. Some say we are in a state of prayer anytime we are not at the center of our own thoughts. I dig it. Others say prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it is simply surrender or service. Whatever prayer is to you. To you. Don't let other people tell you how to pray or how to worship. I worship here. I don't go to church. And the Creator knows that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go off on a tangent. It's already 30 minutes. This card reminds us of the importance of its importance. Get quiet, low, humble, and soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. Nothing else will do. When it is light, it is offering to be of service and asking for guidance. When it is dark, which it's not, but some of you guys may feel this energy sometimes, that's why I read it, expecting results and self-aggrandizement, being a grandiose, but self-aggrandizement. To go deeper with it, ask to be of service. And ask for help, Cancer. That's my little anecdote on that. Experiment with the act of bowing down. Nearly all spiritual traditions make a practice of prostrate. Why can't I say that word? I feel so stupid when I can't read because, like, English is my jam. Prostration. So experiment with the act of bowing down. Not even just getting on your knees, but like stretching, bending down, bowing down. Bowing just your head down like the way I depart with you guys. Every kiss, or every song, kiss, breath, and word can become a prayer. It is a feeling, not an action. Consider the ancient mantra, Ung Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the creative consciousness within. I bow to the teacher within. You guys, you're not lost in the forest because you already know your fucking answer. You already know your path. Okay? Doesn't mean you're just in a little grove of trees. You've been in the thicket. Alright, Cancer? I'm going to leave you guys to think about that. And I'm going to shut my mouth now. Because y'all already know what I'm talking about. Those that this resonates with. And you already are on your way. You know what you're doing. As always, guys, thank you for stopping by. In the past, 2 days, I've been struggling on this, 860 subscribers thing for a while, which I don't give a shit, but once I get to 1,000, I know they traffic my videos more, and I just like to get out the message to people, and I'd be able to go live from my mobile phone, because they started shutting that down, last year. I've had 20 new subscribers in the past fucking 2 days, so if that was one of you, rock on. If it's one of you that have stuck with me since the beginning, rock on. I love you all so much. So viewers and subscribers new and old, I appreciate you. Cancer, it's going to be a good one. I know we've all been saying it for the past years. This is going to be a good one, okay? Cancer, as always, I love you. We'll see you in a couple weeks for February. Namaste. Thank you, Cancer.